virtual conference, Recover, Redesign, Rework, that will take place a week from tomorrow, Thursday, April 22nd, from 8 to noon. And listen, this is a good one for you to attend if you're a business owner, if you work in management, if you're in HR. Please consider attending this, because we know in the past year, the operative word being past, right?
Did you have to bring last year?
Yeah,
up?
can we bury that? But we know that companies of every size and description have been forced to rethink that business as usual. And this year, in partnership with the Ocala Human Resource Management Association, our State of the Workforce Conference, Recover, Redesign, Rework, focuses on helping the region's businesses recover from the impacts of the pandemic on their workplace, redesign options to close the skill gap and enhance workforce skills, and rework ways to heighten career awareness to build the region's talent pipeline. And listen, we're very pleased with the speakers. We want to keep this kind of short and sweet and tight. It's only going to be 4 hours from start to finish, but we think we've packed it quite well with information that you're going to want to know. Adrian Johnston, Director of Divisional Workforce Services at the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity, will provide an overview of the state of the workforce in Florida and our region as we continue to move into 2021 and continue to recover. Dr. William Beach, he's the Commissioner of Labor Statistics at the U.S. Department of Labor, and he will tap into a rich treasure trove, that was hard to say, of publicly available labor market data to explore ways COVID-19 has flipped the script on business as usual, offering insights into who is telecommuting and how working from home impacts productivity, and it's not what you might think, by the way, as well as how the economic collapse and recovery has affected different sectors unevenly and what that might mean moving forward in the post-pandemic world. We also have Chad Sorensen, and Trish knows him. He's president of the HR Florida State Council and president of Adaptive HR Solutions out of Jacksonville, and he's going to cover the health and safety of employees, compliance challenges with workplace monitoring, temperatures, COVID symptoms, all that stuff, and recommended training for managers on how to effectively lead a team that may still be remote, and strategies to deal with a new set of employee relations concerns. Because, if you've been working from home and trying to manage a team or rotating a team in or having frontline staff, it's a whole different world. Our keynote speaker is going to be kind of fun, we hope, Matt Havens, and he is a generational and leadership expert, and he is a consultant to Fortune 25 companies, and he is going to discuss how we begin looking at recovering and reopening businesses after COVID-19, the different ways that it's affected our different generations, the millennials versus the boomers, whatever. And he's going to also look at ways to use lessons learned from the pandemic to better leverage technology and new thinking to more effectively conduct business. So all of that is packed in. Plus, we will be presenting the Bridging the Gap Award, which recognizes area businesses that have gone above and beyond to build the regional workforce by working with education partners to close skills gaps, training, and opportunity. And here's a hint, can't tell you who, but since we couldn't have our conference last year and we had a winner all picked out, we're going to announce 2 winners this year.
Oh,
so
good.
there'll be a presentation of 2 Bridging the Gap Award winners. So stay tuned for that. And this is really wonderful. HR professionals, you can earn continuing education unit, CEUs, both for business CEUs and SHRM CEUs. So, bang for your buck. Tickets are just $25. So I defy anyone to earn up to 8 CEUs for $25. So just saying, that's quite the bargain. So if you want to learn more, go to bit.ly 2021 SOTW, all in caps, or just visit the CareerSource, CLM.com website. At the top of every page, there's a blue alert bar. It says click here, and it takes you right to the conference.
It sounds like, with this conference that you're talking about, sounds like that you always hear the workforce, the individual needs to roll and adapt and constantly change that you may. But it sounds like business and work altogether is having to roll and change with this pandemic.
And this is one of the things I loved about Dr. Beach's presentation. I attended a conference, virtual conference, of course, back in September for data users, and he talked about some of these things. These are ways the pandemic has impacted and affected the workplace. And, some things might not change back. And
You
some
might have to
things,
reinvent things.
you have to adapt. You have to be a cuttlefish, never mind. But you have to be able to adapt. So I think this is going to be a really great virtual conference, very good way to spend your time. If you register and you find, oh gosh, I can't attend the whole thing or can't attend day of, you have access to the recorded conference for 30 days afterwards. So
Very
you'll
good.
have it.
Very
So
good.
That's what I want to say.
Housekeeping out of the way now.
Housekeeping, careersourceclm.com. That's the website. You will see the link. If you need any more information, give us a call, 1-800-434-5627. And lots of other things going on, but really wanted to talk about that. And without further ado,
Yeah, because you got to be excited about the VIPs, so we got to get to that.
we got to get to our VIPs. So Tish and Jacob, take it away.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm well. And yourself?
I can't complain. I have you three lovely people in the studio, and I'm eager to learn what you have to teach me.
Well, I represent WOCA Manufacturing. We are a local medical furnishing manufacturer right here in Ocala. Our products are made here in Ocala, made in the USA, and we've been around for a little over 70 years now.
Not a new company.
Not a new company, not by
And
any
when you
stretch
say
of
medical
imagination.
furnishings, what are you what are you really talking about?
We primarily make chairs for dialysis, infusion therapies, things of that nature. We also do blood draw chairs, tables, ancillary products that medical.
Right here in Ocala.
Right here in Ocala. Yeah, absolutely. We have a great, huge facility here. We're investing in new machinery and ways to do our job better, of course. And we have tons of openings. We are looking for people.
That's a theme that I've seen over the last month or two as we've opened up more and more, is you're seeing signs, help. If you can't find a job in Ocala, you're not looking.
This is correct. This is correct.
Is that what you're seeing, Laura?
Oh, absolutely. We are seeing so many businesses posting positions and a dearth of applicants. So you hit the nail on the head. There are great jobs out there for you.
What positions at Winco? What are some of the things? Are they skilled positions? Do you have to have experience, or can you be trained on the job?
All of the above. We've got some entry-level positions, such as assembly and in our wood assembly departments. We also have openings in metals as well, setup tech for punch presses and dies and benders. We've got a CNC bender that we use now. And so we're looking for that talent. We're looking for people that care about what they do, that show up on time, care about what they're doing at work, and looking for an opportunity.
And when he says show up on time, I know that the millennials don't understand this. 15 minutes before shift is on time.
That's right.
Okay? not if you're scheduled to go on the clock at 7, that'll mean you roll in, slide into the stop clock to the clock in clock at 6:59:59.
No
Or
comment.
7.
Or 7.
Or 7.
No comment.
So, and what are the ranges of salaries we're talking about, so people can get an idea of what it is you're offering?
Well, it depends on the role, of course. We're starting anywhere from $12 to $16 an hour, which I think is pretty good. Pretty good for our area. We offer benefits after 60 days of employment, and that's probably one of our biggest things. We have a great benefits program, and we have a great culture. That's what's so awesome, is our employees really get to think about the fact that they're creating something that keeps our mission is enhancing the patient and caregiver experience. So our employees think about the fact that they are making the life of a patient better, or perhaps making someone's job easier as a caretaker.
My former roommate is a dialysis nurse. He's a kidney. He works for a company out of this area, and he's a travel nurse. And he says the constant technology that's being made into the chairs of kidney patients for their comfort, because they're sitting there 2-3 hours doing dialysis and everything.
Several times a week.
Several times a week, yeah. That the chair, he's seen the chairs evolve in the 15 years he's been a nurse, and that's the things you make.
Absolutely. Heat and massage. Heat
Right.
and massage is a big thing for us. There's also some other technologies that we're working on that people like to have when they're there, and it's the comfort. I mean, sitting there that long, you need to keep people comfortable.
Do you have to have a GED, high school diploma, or GED equivalent to work for you guys?
No.
No.
Okay, because I know some places you have to, and some, in this day and age, I think most people have a high school diploma or GED, but you'd be sometimes good hard workers don't. So
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure they'd be eligible.
Most people do, but we have people who do not. And, the idea with us is it's a great opportunity for someone who maybe is getting ready to graduate, doesn't want to go to college, doesn't really know what they want to do, but they know that they like to make a difference and they enjoy being part of a team and seeing the fruits of their labor. This would be an excellent opportunity for someone like that.
And if somebody started at the ground level as a high school graduate, just coming in for their first job, like first serious job, is there chances through the company to have a 20-year career there?
Absolutely. I've been at Winco for 22 years, and I've done several different positions. The people that come in, they do the right thing. They show up on time. They care about what they do. They work hard. There's opportunities for people to move around, to move up, to have a career at Winco, and I'm prime example of that. So anybody who's interested in that, coming in on the ground level, I'll be their biggest cheerleader, because if I'm not a proponent of that, then I'd be a hypocrite, right?
It's got you a 22-year career.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And you with a smile on your face, so it obviously is something you enjoy, and it's something you feel you're accomplishing something for society.
Yeah, absolutely. The patients are in those chairs a long time, and we get to build a product that they can be comfortable in, and that's what we take pride in, is building a quality product.
So now, if you want to find out more information, Laura, do they come to Career Source for Winco? Is that how they find out more
They
information?
certainly can.
Yeah.
Do you have these posted on your site
Well,
as well?
yeah, I wanted to jump in there. Speaking of Career Source, today, this day
Thank
right
you.
here, Career Source is partnering with us to have a job fair. So we are looking at people hiring on the spot, and that is at our location at Winco at 5516 Southwest First Lane, over in the Airport Industrial Park on the southwest side of Ocala. And Career Source has been supporting us, doing some advertising with us, and we're working together today from 11 to 2, as well as from 5 to 7 o'clock tonight, to have a job fair. People come on site, interviewed, and potentially hired on the spot.
Wow.
And
pretty
thank
good.
you. I've completely omitted saying anything about that. Right, exactly. The timing it's happening today.
It's today.
So you can get information about that on our website, careersourceclm.com. Go to our calendar of events. If you want to filter by hiring events, you can, or you can just see today and scroll down and click on it, and you will get information about this wonderful hiring event that's going on right today.
Now, you guys, because it's the pandemic and everything, and the way everybody was locked down, and you lose employees come back and all. How have you guys, Winco, been able to come through this pandemic?
We're very fortunate. We're agile. We're an agile company. And because we're an essential business providing medical furnishings, we weren't able to shut down. So manufacturing has continued to go. And our biggest issue is not finding people.
Right.
We paid our employees extra during the main part of the pandemic when we were locked down. They received their essential bonus. We took care of our people. And as a result of that, they are still with us. And we're trying to bring other good people on that team.
Now, is it shift work, 24 hours around the clock type
no.
shift work, or is it just 7 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon? What are some of the times that we would be working?
Currently, it's first shift only. We work 5:30 to 2 in the afternoon. If we do overtime, it'd be 5:30 to 3 or 5:30 to 4. Sometimes we work Saturdays. We try to minimize that as much as possible, but we've got a lot of work. Our teams there at Winco have done a great job getting the work out with less people, especially the ones that have been sick and have been out. But we're hoping to get some people in there to help out our teams.
And now that, like they said, there's a job fair going on today at Winco.
Yes.
Over in the Airport Industrial Complex that Citrus Levy Marion, Career Source Citrus Levy Marion, and Winco are co-sponsoring, where you can actually go on site, interview, and possibly be hired today.
And start Monday.
Better yet.
I do want to add, too, that we also have a $1,000 sign-on bonus
that's right.
that we offer new employees, and that'll be paid out over the first year of employment. So that's an addition to,
Yeah, so
the
don't
regular
think that if you
paycheck.
come out there and get hired, they're going to give you $1,000 right away.
Right.
You got to put a little sweat. You got to put a little
elbow
sweat
grease.
equity in
work
it.
for it.
Yeah, you got to get
Prove
and I just-
yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think this underscores what Tish was saying about the culture. I mean, when you have a company, number one, 70 years kind of established, and that takes care of their employees because it's an essential business. So they didn't have the luxury of saying, oh, okay, we're just go ahead and work from home. You can't do
can't do
that.
that.
Or just sit tight. No, they had to come in because it's an essential service. But Winco took care of their employees to make sure that they knew that they were appreciated and understood that they were doing something during a very difficult time. And then you have a signing bonus. I'm telling you, that's great.
That's and nothing against the hospitality industry. I was in it for 20 years. I understand, but a job like Winco, because you didn't shut down. I know a lot of people when the shutdown happened. I remember people will vividly tell you St. Patrick's Day 2020 was the worst day of their life because they worked in the restaurant and hospitality industry. And a job that you're used to getting money every day, they went to no job at all for 12, 13 weeks. Winco, if you worked at Winco, you were still getting your hourly rate and you were still making a paycheck. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
a good boon when you, especially if you've been in the hospitality industry. And I know some people love the hospitality industry, but I know some people use it just until they can find a better opportunity. This job fair today looks like if you want a good paying job with a company that takes care of you. If I wasn't in radio, so accomplished in radio and mechanically uninclined, I would kill myself with a screwdriver. I'd come apply.
I don't know. I can find something for you.
You got Jacob here, 22 years. I mean, that tells you something.
I can sweep floors.
Hey, we're going to need that. We're going to need that. Yeah, it's funny because Justin is a prime example of starting at the bottom and working your way up. And we have another gentleman that started right out of high school and has earned his degree, and he's also in a management role. So we really believe in taking care of our employees and investing in those people who desire to move forward with their education or their experience.
70 years in Ocala,
Yep.
building medical furnishings to make the life of the patient as comfortable as possible in very trying times. Winco here teaming up with Career Source Citrus Levy Marion for job fair today. Again, it's at Winco on site at Winco over off First
Southwest First Lane.
Southwest First Lane in the Airport Industrial Complex. You can go in today. By the way, dress for success. Don't show up in a pair of beach shorts, flip flops, and a tank top. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Take a shower. Okay, I'm just saying.
We had somebody show up in pajamas and a hoodie one time.
See, I'm telling you, I know it happens.
Please don't do that.
I was a general manager of a restaurant, and they'd roll in
yeah.
with the club stamp still on their head from the night before, looking for a job.
I'll never forget. We had a job fair over in Citrus County, and I was coming back to my car from it, and a gentleman in literally denim bib overalls with one of the straps down, and I don't know if he had a shirt on under it, but he came up to me and he was angry because these guys don't want to hire anyone. They're not taking anything seriously. It's like, okay, as you say, dress for success.
Yeah.
They're here. Winco's going to be there. Respect their time. They're serious about hiring you if you're qualified. You need to be serious about demonstrating that you are qualified and you're taking the job seriously as well. So it's mutual respect.
Don't ever go. This is one of the things I would have guys come into the restaurant and go, "Y'all aren't hiring right now, are you?" No, we're not. Thanks for coming in. So dress for success. Make sure you want to show that you're just as excited about the job prospect as they are offering the job prospect to you. And it looks like a great opportunity. And the starting pay for from $12 to $16 an hour, that's more than the minimum wage right now that you earn at some places. So that
is correct.
And with the ability to move up in the company, like you said, you've been there 22 years and you started as an entry-level position, and now you're in management. So.
Do you want to talk a little bit about some of the, we don't have a lot of time left, but the benefits, what you can expect?
Absolutely. First of the month after 60 days of employment, you have full medical, dental, vision. We offer a wonderful 401k that you're eligible for after 60 days of employment that we match dollar per dollar up to 4%. And then
Up to
another
4%? Who does that anymore?
Well, and it's an additional 50% up to 6%. So you can get up to 5% if you put in your 6. So, and we have 9 holidays. We have PTO. It's a great opportunity for someone who's looking to come in and make a difference.
And
in
you're
a team.
done by with overtime 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
So you still have especially during now with the daylight
That's
savings and all,
beautiful.
you still have time to. You might even make the mom and dad car line at the school.
You have the evenings, you have your weekends for the most part. So it's an excellent opportunity for someone who's serious about getting a career.
Tell people again how they can find stuff on your website, and Laura, tell them if the way they can go to find more about Winco at CareerSource.
It's going to be careersourceclm.com. Go to our calendar of events, and you will get all the information about the hiring event that's going on today. And we should have more.
11 to 2, right? And then
11 to 2 and then
7.
5 to 7. So you should be able to make one of those times. And I should mention that last fall during our manufacturing and logistics job fair, Justin did one of the industry tour videos for us. So I'm going to try to get that posted on our Facebook because I think that'll give you a really good idea of what Winco is all about as well. So look for that. So we'll get that up hopefully today.
Thank you.
The job fair. Look, folks, if you're looking for a job, you're serious about working, and you want to make some money, how can you not go to this Winco job fair? It makes perfect. Like I said, if I was 21, 22 years old, and I was looking to change positions but needed to make good money, I'd be at the job fair today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hopefully you have great success with the job fair and fill a lot of your positions you have open. By the way, Winco has a lot of positions open, but if you go to CareerSource Citrus Levy Bearing, it's an amazing amount of job openings across the board in all kind of disciplines.
I mean, it is. We talked about a World Equestrian Center a couple times. We've got the Ocala Hilton, Garden Hilton. Those are hospitality and more, and then just more than you can imagine. So if you are on the job seeker side, call us at 1-800-434-JOBS and ask to talk to one of our HR professionals, and they can help you out. And if you're a business and you want help filling positions, like maybe showing up on a program like this, call us as well and ask for the business development team, and we'll give you a hand.
We got about 30 seconds. Give a 30-second testimony on how working with CareerSource has helped your goals.
CareerSource is an extension of my human resources department. If I need assistance with recruiting and finding jobs, I have a dedicated specialist that I reach out to there, and she is literally an extension of our office. She goes and does the hard work of finding employees, posting our jobs, and letting people all over the state know what's available at Winco.
That's what CareerSource Citrus Levy Bearing can do for your business as well. Thanks for coming in, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
We'll be
us.
right back after this timeout. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
As Iran prepares to start enriching uranium to levels near bomb-making capabilities, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on Fox News says the president's foreign policy blunders is making America less safe.